The boat can leave now. Tell the crew.
Today we're doing a movie review of the Italian horror classic, Zombie. But first, guys, for all of you guys that are already subscribed to the channel and watch the videos and leave comments, everybody here at the Johnathan Ivey channel really appreciates it. For you guys that are not subscribed yet, think about subscribing and hit the dinger to turn on the notifications so you're notified every time we drop a new video. I promise you won't be disappointed. All right, guys, the movie Zombie. Guys, I feel kind of strange putting a spoiler alert out for a movie that's been out 40 years previously, right? But if you have plans on watching the new 4K Zombie that came out, maybe you haven't seen it yet, there are going to be spoilers in this review, so just keep that in mind. Spoiler alert. All right, guys, the Italian horror classic Zombie. It initially released over here in the States in 1980. It came out in Italy in 1979, but it came out under a different title, Zombie 2. Now, why was it Zombie 2 over there? Well, just previous to the release of the movie over there, another zombie movie had came out, Dawn of the Dead by George Romero, right? But George Romero's Dawn of the Dead didn't release as Dawn of the Dead in Italy. It released as Zombie. So it was very successful over there. So they were wanting to ride that momentum. So they released this movie as Zombie 2. It had no correlation, nothing to go with the movie. But I guess the copyright laws in Italy are a little bit different than over here. But anyway, so it came out over here as just Zombie. Zombie's makeup effects, guys, was outstanding. Now, you got to remember, this came during a time where the great Tom Savini was just throwing some blue makeup on zombies and calling it a day. The zombie makeup in this thing, guys, really stands out, and I think needs to be noted and highlighted. Zombie is directed by Lucio Fulci, guys. It's starring Tisa Farrell, who is the sister of Mia Farrow from Rosemary's Baby, Ian McCulloch. But the acting award in this movie, guys, definitely goes to Richard Johnson. He kind of takes the cake and leads the way as far as the acting is concerned in this movie here. Richard Johnson, my guy.
The boat can leave now. Tell the crew.
All right, this movie starts off with an abandoned boat in the New York harbor, guys. The harbor patrol rows up on the boat, and two harbor patrolmen get out to examine the boat. One of the patrolmen goes down into the cabin of the boat, and the zombie version of me, guys, busts out and goes ham sandwich on this little buddy in blue and takes care of business on the harbor patrolman, or Paul Blart on water, or whatever you want to refer to him as. So the harbor patrolman didn't fare very well. So now we got our core group of actors, right? We got Tisa Farrell and we got Ian McCulloch, and they round up two more. And we're going to this island, right? We're going to get to this island. We're on the way to the island. We have some boat trouble. And if you've ever been somebody that wondered what would happen if a shark got into a fight with a zombie, right? What would happen? Well, I've often wondered that, guys. This is the movie for you. Very good scene. They actually had a shark trainer, which who knew sharks had trainers? I didn't. They had a shark trainer dress up like a zombie and film the scene with the shark. And I think it turned out really well for what Fulci was trying to accomplish. It was good stuff. So they finally make it to the island, and we meet Richard Johnson, right? And Richard Johnson's wife. I really respect Richard Johnson's acting ability a lot, guys, but I respect his ability to choose a wife even better. He's got a beautiful wife in this movie, guys. I respect her a lot. I respect her for a lot of reasons. She's beautiful, right? Her acting ability is not one of the reasons, guys. In one scene in particular, she's trying to go bar for bar with Richard. She's trying to show Richard who's boss, like she's teaching the acting class. I see you, Olga. I see you.
Apart from a handful of superstitious natives, I'm the only one who knows what you're doing. And don't think I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to tell everyone. that you're the one who's crazy, demented, cruel, evil.
That scene in particular, guys, reminds me of a story I once heard. So you got these two guys sitting in a bar having drinks, and this beautiful woman walks in the bar, guys. She's beautiful, right? She's got her hair pulled back. She's got the hoop earrings. She's got the pants on that look like jeans but fit like yoga pants. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She's looking good. She's smelling good. She smells like Bath and Body Works Sweet Pea Lotion. She's just bad, guys. She's bad. And one of the guys turns to the other guys and said, "I'd give anything to be with a woman like that." And the other guy turns to the guy and says, "Somewhere there's a man that's tired of that." Evidently, Richard Johnson was tired of Olga, guys. All right? Bless their hearts. Now, Richard Johnson's wife is bad. I think I've harped on that quite enough to make all of y'all uncomfortable. Anyway, her death scene in this, guys, is probably my favorite death scene in the movie. She went out like a trooper. Guys, another one of my favorite scenes in this movie is a scene where they're trying to escape, right? They found out that zombies are all over this island. They're trying to get away. Guys, I don't blame Richard Johnson in this movie. I don't blame voodoo. I don't even necessarily blame the zombies. You know who I blame? I blame the cemetery grave diggers. Guys, these graves are not customary 6 feet deep. I'm going to tell you that right now. These graves, the face of the zombies was practically sticking out already. They threw like 3 shovels of dirt over the bodies and called it a day. Guys, that is not hygienic or sanitary. I mean, let's reevaluate our hiring process on these cemetery grave diggers. So guys, I can't recommend this movie enough. Now, is this zombie movie as good as Dawn of the Dead? Absolutely not. It's not as good as Dawn of the Dead. We're not going to get a whole lot of story with this movie. You're not going to get a whole lot of character development. But you're going to get a lot of good stuff. I mean, I recommend the movie. You've got to get past the dubbing, right? If you're one of those people that have a problem with dubbing, if it's bad dubbing, and you can't just get past it, you're going to have issues with this movie. But if you let it play for a couple minutes, you won't even notice it eventually. Wait, it's bad. Yes, you're going to notice it. You're going to notice the dubbing, but just give it a shot. I recommend the movie. It's got a lot of things that I look for in horror movies. But if you're one of these that needs a story and character development and all that type of thing, this might not be the one for you. But Zombie, it just came out on 4K. Hopefully that gets it a lot of new viewers. But yeah, absolutely. Check it out, guys, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Leave a comment. Hit the thumbs up for me. And we'll be posting another video soon. All right, guys. Peace!